bit of news to start off this time with you, and that is that Father Michael Wallace has agreed to be Vicar General when Jan Clark steps down halfway through the year. As you all know, Michael is someone of huge wisdom and experience, and I feel very grateful that he has accepted that position. He has also agreed to take on Jan's other role of Archdeacon of Dunedin. So he's in for a busy time. Please pray for him as he juggles those with being vicar and also chaplain at Selwyn College. The other little bit of diocesan news is that Michael Godfrey, many of you know that I know him quite well, is going to be retiring from the Wakatipu at the end of this month. So that will wind up exactly 2 years of the interregnum that he offered to do there. Over that time, the Arrowtown congregation has pretty well tripled, and the Queenstown congregation's average age has dropped considerably. Bizarre number of young adults joining there. So the place is in good heart, and greatly looking forward to Chris and Cara and their family arriving towards the end of September. The other thing I wanted to tell you about was we had a Diocesan Council planning day yesterday, and for a long time in Diocesan Council they have been saying, well, we can't decide this until the new bishop arrives with his or her vision for the diocese. And in some ways, vision for the diocese is a bit of a difficult thing, a bit of a nebulous thing. But anyway, I gave them what I think are the important things that we need to concentrate on as we go forward. And because it's always good to have these things encapsulated in one sentence, here's the summarizing sentence for you. Who are we? We are the Anglican family of God in this place, called to be ambassadors for Christ and ministers of reconciliation. Now, every word in that sentence is actually important. We're Anglican, and there are gifts within the Anglican Church that we want to celebrate and do well. And it raises all sorts of questions then about how do we offer particularly beautiful and holy Anglican worship across this widespread diocese. So that is a big question we've been working on for generations, and we need to continue to focus on. The idea of family. We belong together. We belong as a diocese. We are individual faith communities, but we belong to each other. We belong across ages. We belong across differences. So this sense of belonging is something that I would like us to work on. Ambassadors for Christ. I'm tempted at this moment to suggest that you pause the video and ask yourselves, what's the good news? If someone asked me what is the good news of Christianity, how would you answer that? Because I've been asking people that for a long time, and often Jesus isn't mentioned. And I feel that one thing we really, as a wider church, need to reclaim is confidence in our particular Christian good news, confidence in who Jesus is and what Jesus has done. Glad tidings of great joy. That's what we have. And we need to base ourselves solidly in that so that we want then to spread that word to others. Messengers of reconciliation. Look at the world. Look at the world now. We have a calling to be reconcilers in a world where fewer and fewer people are seeing reconciliation as a positive thing. We are called to be people who model forgiveness when it's tough. We're called to be people who reach across difference, who reach across divides of hatred and disagreement, and model what Christ love looks like. So we're going to be working on that in many different levels as part of growing the kingdom of God in our diocese. So, lots ahead. Looking forward to journeying it with you.